Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Nappy J. Some of you guys that have been following me on YouTube and all that might remember a year and a half ago, something like that, I attacked Occupy. Since then, I've talked to a lot of people from the movement and everything, and for the most part, you guys have been very nice, very respectful to me and everything like that. A few of you guys have been incredibly rude and very pushy, but, you know, yeah, it's whatever. So, in other words, don't take this as an attack. I'm honestly trying to figure out what you guys really stand for, because here's the thing, it's like every time I talk to one of you guys says something, then another Occupy protester says another, and another, and another, and another. It's like as if you guys are not really all that organized. But overall, you guys tend to agree on one thing. There's 2% of America that has a disproportionate amount of stuff, disproportionate amount of money, and they basically own everything. Okay, here's the thing. I remember I used to have a similar mentality back in the day. I remember when I was going through some past struggles and I'd see people with more stuff and they seemed more privileged than me and everything. I used to absolutely resent these people. But then I came to realize that a lot of these people were no different. They just had more stuff. They just had more money. They made a lot of sacrifices. They worked hard, and in the end, they ended up just having a better life. And the Occupy movement tends to have a problem with people like that. But here's the thing. I noticed that a lot of the Occupy people are just as privileged as the people that I was just mentioning. They have it pretty fucking good. They have iPads, they've got internet access, they've got computers, they've got helicopters that you can control with your iPhones to fly through whatever to spy on people and shit. They have jobs where they allow enough time for people to go protest. And in the meantime, they turn around and complain about these jobs that they have. They call it slavery. Now hold up, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I checked, slavery was more like something along the lines of you were forced to go to work by, you know, somebody whipping you, threatening your life, threatening all kind, your very existence and all that type of shit in the exchange for work. The slaves got absolutely no pay, no money, no whatsoever. Okay, first of all, I'm going to tell you this. Okay, these jobs that you're ungrateful for, unemployment's pretty high right now, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that would more than love to have the jobs that you guys have that allow this much time off for you to turn around and protest the same damn work. The whole thing's a little bit confusing. I mean, as a matter of fact, I mean, if you're in a position in life, you've got it better than most people out there that I know personally. I know a bunch of people that go out and work 2 jobs so they can raise their children, so they can help support their unemployed wife or unemployed husband who just recently lost their job in this horrible, crippling recession that we're in. But every time I see them, they're always smiling, they're always happy, and they are always appreciative of what they have, that they have the opportunity to actually be able to provide for the ones that they love. So all in all, I kind of see this as, it kind of seems like a lot of you guys are incredibly spoiled. Like, I mean, you hate the fact that somebody out there has more than you do. You talk about how they have everything, but at the same time, you got quite a bit of really cool shit yourself. And there's the thing that I don't understand too, is that you claim that this rich 2%, because they have so much more than everybody else, that they're criminals. Now, by the same logic, wouldn't that mean that everybody that has less than you, wouldn't they be able to declare you guys as criminals as well? And by the same logic, everybody that has it worse than you here in America, well, we tend to have everything better than a lot of people in other countries that live in, I don't know, metal shacks with no electricity, that has, instead of a toilet, they got a hole in the floor. No running water, they gotta hunt for food. A lot of times they're in war-torn countries. So yeah, by that logic, that would make you guys criminals as well. And who are you to say how much stuff and how much money absolutely everybody out there is allowed to have? I mean, is everybody out there only allowed to be as privileged as you get? I mean, what's the deal? Look, there is no hate or contempt, alright? But I do see a lot of hypocrisies, and if somebody can explain this whole thing a little bit better, that'd be great. But don't be hostile like some of the people that have commented on some of my previous videos. I mean, the minute that you show hostility, that tells me that your argument lacks really that many valid points. Anger is always the enemy of reason. And if you're pissed off, yeah, your intelligence never shows. So calm down before you comment and leave something rational and reasonable and, explain this to me. I really don't get it. It just seems to me like a bunch of people out there are trying to come up with excuses not to work. Alright? That's just throw me a bone. What's going on here, okay? Alright, peace.